Hello, it's Laura here from Be Modern Meditation. Wherever you're viewing this video, I am now live. It is, what day is it, Laura? It is Tuesday. Oh my gosh, that was really difficult. Sorry. Now today, I want to ask you if you've got a dirty secret. Now, the dirty secret I'm talking about is meditation, because one of the things that happens is that, and let me know if this is you. You think, oh, I can meditate, and you start meditating, and you hear somebody coming, and you kind of jump up, and you kind of get yourself, you kind of like, no, I wasn't doing anything. Almost like we've got to apologize for the fact that we stopped and we've actually taken a moment. Or maybe you have to wait till the house is empty, which is obviously tricky at the moment. But I'm just curious if that's something that you experience, because one of the things that I included in the welcome pack for those who've already signed up for the Be More community is a do not disturb sign, because it really is, it does make a big difference when you put your stake in the sand and say, yep, I am actually going to do this. I am actually going to be meditating. It's going to be part of my life, because it changes how people respond to you doing it. And for me, when I first started, it was exactly that. I kind of hid away, that's what I was doing. But after a while, the kids started to see that's what I was doing, and it became this really, oh, mum's meditating. It was just as normal as, oh, mum's making their lunch, or mum's in a meeting, or whatever. It was just as normal. Hello, whoever's watching me. I can see some people are here, but I can't see. Facebook isn't telling me who you are. So if it is your dirty secret, maybe it's time to come out of the closet. And especially if you are one of the new people who's joined the Be More community, maybe it's time to actually say, yeah, I'm doing this and it's going to make a difference to my life. We've got our first meetup tomorrow at 1:30 for Be More, where I'm going to be taking everybody who's joined through exactly how it's all going to work. And because the two things for me are, it's got to be simple so that it works in your life, and you got to be able to see progress and be able to see that it's working. So those are my two. Hi Chrissy, good to see you here. So those are going to be the two watchwords of the Be More community: is simplicity and progress. So if you're getting a bit of FOMO, it is not too late. You can still sign up until Thursday. Tomorrow is going to be the session where we go through everything. I will be recording the parts where I talk in that. So if you decide at the very last minute that you want to join, then you'll be able to catch up on that anyway. And then the doors will close for at least 3 months, because I want to really commit to giving everybody the time they need in there. So if you're thinking about it, make it time to make the decision. But as for today's dirty secret, today's meditation, one of the things that it's quite useful to do sometimes is to do things a little bit differently. So if you've come to these meditations a few times and you've experienced the guiding with using our body as a way in, because it's such a powerful way in, we can get a bit habituated to, oh, I do it this way, and then our mind is so clever at building shortcuts that it's almost like I know what's coming and it switches off. And so we're going to do, when I guide you through your body today as a way to land right here, and I need it myself today, it's about really experiencing it fresh, because we do it in a slightly different order, and just that slight shift means that you can experience it differently. So tuning into the body, taking our time and letting it be just a tiny bit different. And the two things I always share are, don't worry if your mind wants to think, because that's what your mind is there to do. Your job in the meditation, that kind of bigger picture you, is to notice. And when you notice that you've been distracted by thinking, just come back. It's as simple as that. And it doesn't matter how many times you have to come back, you're still building that capacity to be focused, pay attention, and soothe and calm the nervous system. And the final one is about our posture. So we want to be active but relaxed. So finding that balance between rigid, holding it too tight, and so relaxed that we're not even conscious anymore. We're actually not present. So closing down your eyes, wherever you are today, and just being aware of the whole room that you're in. or if you're outside, seeing if you can really open up your awareness with your eyes closed to the sensations of being where you are right now. Maybe you'll notice sounds, maybe you'll notice sensations in the body, maybe there'll be thoughts, maybe you'll notice your body itself, just in the chair, just opening the awareness just to see what's there, whatever arises, internal states and the external states of where you are right now. And seeing if you can gradually land in your body, in that space of your body. Perhaps becoming aware first of all of the weight of the body. Can you feel the weight of your body wherever it touches the chair or the floor? Just becoming aware that there's forces at work to keep you connected to the ground. Maybe you can feel a lightness or a heaviness in your body. Just beginning to tune in, almost like fiddling with an antennae to get a signal. Just slowly getting closer to that clear awareness of exactly what's there right now. And if your mind's already wandering off, just see if you can bring it back gently and without effort to this moment, exactly as it is. And setting an intention to be right here, openly stopping and pausing. I'm exactly where I planned to be. There's nothing else to do. There's nowhere else to be. This is it. This moment is all that's real. And we'll begin to come closer to the body now. So taking your awareness to your hands, feeling the weight of your hands in your lap. Seeing if you can feel the weight against the legs. Can you feel, if you're wearing long sleeves, can you feel your clothes skirting up against the hand? Maybe noticing the air against your skin. Noticing the outside of the hand. And then coming to settle on the fingertips. First of all, that outside of the fingertips, that where the air is touching the skin. Maybe it's hard to feel that subtle sensation there, but just putting your awareness there and seeing what you can be aware of. Perhaps noticing the energy inside the fingers, where those nerve endings meet at the end of the fingers. That nervous system conversation as your fingers prepare for movement, priming and ready. And then seeing if you can feel that same awareness of the palms of the hands now. So being aware of the weight of the hands, the air against the skin on the palms, the feel of your legs underneath the hands. And then that sense of inside the hands, where the nerve endings are ready for signals. Maybe there's a tingling vibration there. Your hand is tingling. And allowing that to travel up the wrist, the forearms, the crook of the arm, and traveling up the tops of the arms, to the shoulders. Now feeling the whole weight of the arm coming out of the arm socket. Perhaps feeling that downward pressure of the arms. That pull of gravity. Gently resting down. Maybe noticing your clothes against the skin. Maybe noticing any tension in the arms, any holding on. And coming back if the mind's wandered to this moment and your awareness to the arms, before allowing it to travel across the chest, feeling the top of the collarbone, down the front of the chest, in front of that heart space, down the rib cage, and then past that to the belly, and then down the shoulders, shoulder blades, the back of the ribs, feeling where they connect round, down the spine, the whole top half of the body just being held in your awareness. Again, maybe feeling the weight of the body being held up in the hips. Maybe there's lightness, maybe there's heaviness. Just becoming really aware. And then from the hips, feeling those sit bones traveling along the lower leg, the lower thigh, and the top of the thigh. Noticing the areas where it touches the chair. Noticing the knees, maybe even the bend in the knee. That weight of the leg. Coming back whenever the mind wanders from wherever it goes. And then down the lower leg to the ankles. And down to the feet. Feeling the feet on the floor if they're down on the floor. Imagining that grounding energy as the energy flows down the body, down to the feet. Maybe even feeling a letting go, whatever energy no longer serves you today. Slowing down, maybe even being aware of the heart rate slowing down, the breath. So opening back out to that awareness of the whole body. Noticing how it's subtly different just from this journey downwards. Seeing what you're aware of now that you weren't aware of before. And feeling their head on the top of the shoulders. Noticing when the head joins the neck. And then the face. Noticing the skin on the face. Feeling it sliding down the face almost with your awareness. As you relax the jaw, the cheeks, the eye sockets. And noticing that space behind the forehead. Perhaps it feels busy in there. Just seeing if you can be aware of it and allowing that awareness to spread up to the top of the head. Almost imagining a lid to the top of the head. And whatever's stuck can flow out. And you can feel an energy flowing in. So that energy can flow in through the top. Down through the body. Through this awareness we've created. To the ground beneath us. And holding that stillness, if you've created stillness or you've got back in touch with stillness. Just knowing that this moment is only a moment, that we're here just for now, and that's okay. That we're only ever here just for now. And taking your attention to the very center of the body, to the breath and the heart space. Imagining that that's pinning you in place, holding you in place, gently and softly, allowing you to find even more stillness, coming back whenever the mind wanders. And we'll take 3 bigger than usual breaths. And we'll do that by breathing in through the nose, slowly and long, and sighing it out through the mouth, really exaggerating that sighing out. And 2 more like that. Feeling that collapse in the shoulders. Maybe smiling. Letting go. Letting the breath return to normal. Keeping a smile on your face. Seeing how that changes your internal states just by having a smile. Wiggling the fingers and the toes softly and gently. And then blinking open the eyes. And just keeping still. Just noticing 2 things that you can see in your environment right now. Just literally labeling them in your mind. So for me, it's a mug and a table. And then 2 sensations you can feel in your body. For me, that's my shoulders against the back of the chair here, and my feet on the floor. And then 2 things that you can hear right now. For me, that's some birds rustling in the reeds, and some distant banging coming from the house somewhere. And I'm back in my senses, back in my body. And that makes such a difference to being able to be in my day fully. So wherever you are, I hope that this practice, and whenever you're watching it, has brought you back to yourself a little bit, and that over time, meditation can be something that you feel like brushing your teeth or eating a meal. It's just something that you do, and it's an essential part of your life without needing to try too hard. Have a great day, and I will be back. So tomorrow, this 2:15 meditation will be a bit late because we're hosting the first. Oh no, Debbie wasn't allowed in. Tomorrow this meditation will be a little bit late because we'll be at 1:30. We're having our first Be More community meeting, so it will probably be more like around 2:45, 3 o'clock. So I will just come live in this group into Facebook when that happens, and I will see you then. And don't forget, you can still join us. So I'll put the link in here in case anybody is thinking about it and has just not quite gotten around to it. Take care and have a great day.